What's up, chat? We live, baby. We are live. Uh, man, feels good to be back here on live. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't seen, I'm doing a 7 day challenge to make $50,000 wholesale in real estate. Sounds a little crazy. Yes, for one, it takes about 30 days for a wholesale deal to close in general. So my goal for these next 7 days is to not necessarily get paid the 50K, but my goal is to get a deal under contract and to sign it in these next 7 days. And I'll be streaming uh, multiple times throughout the day where I'll just be sharing seller calls. I'll be talking to sellers live. I'll be talking to buyers live. Just really working the business in general, and just getting back in the groove of things of jumping on live, kicking it with my community, and just making as much money as possible here, not just for me, but also with my community. We have a goal in the dog pound community to do 100 deals with community members this year. So if you're not already in the dog pound community, make sure you hit the link in my bio. If you're on YouTube, it's in my bio. If you're on my Instagram, it's in my bio. But I have a link to join the Discord, and I actually give you free leads. The same leads that you're gonna see me call during these streams. I generate these leads every single day, and I'm just one person, so I need your help to call these deals together. Um, so I can't necessarily show you guys my screen as much as I wanted to because YouTube will ban me, and it'll demonetize a lot of my content. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up my spreadsheet. I'm gonna go down the list and I'm gonna call these sellers. My focus is going to be pre-foreclosure leads and high equity because my goal is to get a 50K deal in these next 7 days. I'm only focusing on people that need to sell their property in the next 30 days. So these are people directly from the county records that have an auction scheduled in the next 30 days. So they need to sell their house or they need to figure something out. You may hear me get cursed out on these calls. You may hear me have some good conversations, but it's all a part of it, right? Again, if you want to be a part of this, you want to start closing deals with me, hit the link in my bio, follow the steps that I give you, and I will provide the leads for you on a weekly basis. Um, but until then, we're about to start making calls right now. I like to see y'all talk to me in the chat too. Let me know where y'all at. Let me know where y'all watching from. What's up, Eva? We're here in Phoenix, so all of my leads are gonna be here in Phoenix, Arizona. What's up, baby Blade? What's going on? What's going on? We got people jumping in now. We're gonna get started. Again, all my leads here are in Phoenix, Arizona. We got people in Philly. We just did a deal in Philly. I'm actually from Pennsylvania, not too far from Philly, from Reading. So if you in the Philly area and you doing deals, let me know. We got some opportunities out there. Um, Man, God bless y'all all. We'll start with a quick prayer and then we'll start making calls. God, I thank you for the platform. I thank you for my voice. I thank you for allowing me to be put in front of people who need my help. I ask that as I'm making these calls, you allow me to showcase not just the money that we can make, but allow to show how we can help other people. And the reason why we're in this is to bless other people, God. And everything we ask in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's start making these calls. First one I got on the list, I have a guy named Tando. It's a property here in Tempe. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my list. And again, if you want a list like this, hit the link in my bio and I will give you a list every single week with updated leads. It looks like they canceled this auction, so I'm going to go straight to the next one. This one is on Casino Ave in Phoenix. That one looks like it has been canceled as well. When you get close to these auction dates like this, you're gonna see on your list you'll have a good mixture of houses that the auction has already been canceled, and then you have people that obviously the auction hasn't got canceled. Now, just because they canceled the auction doesn't mean that they don't want to sell it. They could have canceled it and still want to sell it. And when you're in a competitive market like I'm in, like Phoenix, you have to make sure that you're on top of all of the leads, because if you're not, by the time you get in contact with them, that lead can be gone. But for the purpose of this challenge, I'm looking for the low hanging fruit, right? I'm looking for the people that clearly still have a problem. They haven't fixed it. So I just found one here. This is on West Marshall Ave. This is in Litchfield Park. They have an auction scheduled for the 19th of March. This lady's name is Julia. Let me just confirm that the auction date is then and they didn't cancel it. Let me actually see if I can share my screen too so you guys can see this. Shout out to Eva for the sub. Let's go. All right. So what you see right now, I'm looking at this is the county records in Maricopa County. So I'm looking up the county documents. I hope this doesn't get this live taken off. But I'm looking for something called NTR. So it's a notice of trustee sale. At one point they had a lien on this property to sell it. You know, I'm just gonna call her so I don't overthink it and I just start getting calls in. So let's give her a call here and let's see what we get. I already got cussed out a couple times today, y'all. But it's all good. I don't mind going through the struggle.
Please leave your message for 5.
Yasin, what up, dog? I'm going to triple dial every number. I'm going to call them 3 times in a row until they pick up.
Please leave your message for 5, 6. Message for 5.
All right, I triple dialed. No answer. I'm going to call the second number here. Let me actually text this first number quick. Just let them know it's me. Call the other number 480-881-4850.
4, 8. Or 8, 0.
All right, no answers on this. You work in real estate? Yeah, I work in real estate. So I'm wholesaling real estate. Y'all are gonna see me cold calling and wholesaling real estate. So I'm calling people who are behind on their mortgage and bank scheduled an auction to take the house, to sell the house. A lot of times these people either know or they don't know that the bank is trying to take their house and they don't have any other options. So my goal is to either help them keep their house if they want to keep it, and if they don't want to keep it, then I'm here to buy it. And I'm able to give them a cash offer. We close fast and we help them stop the auction. So yeah, we're calling real estate. Often you can make an assignment fee, and that assignment fee is your fee, what you make. You can make 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a deal. Even said, has people ever got mad at you? Yo, I got cursed out today so bad, and because I called the guy 3 times in a row, and he was like really mad about that. But we ended up having a good conversation after. He was pretty cool. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get cursed out, but it's it's the name of the business. So I'm not looking for. There's gonna be more people that don't want to work with me than there are the people that do want to work with me, right? So you have to be able to have thick skin, and you have to be able to deal with getting cursed out, so you can actually find that person who wants to work with you. So that's what we're doing here. I'm just going down the list until I can talk to somebody who needs my help. If you help everybody, you help nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's a Peoria house. This has an auction coming up. Let's see. Last name Morton. Keep asking questions in the chat, y'all. I'll answer questions as I'm in between calls. Whatever you want to know about wholesaling real estate, fix and flip real estate, the real estate market. If you need some dating advice, don't ask me. Probably the worst person to ask. All right, this one, they have an auction March 13th. Guy's name is Alan. Let's call Alan.
Your call has been forwarded. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
I'm calling one more time.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Send a text. I'm gonna send a really vague text. I'm not gonna ask about the house or anything like that. I'm just say, "Hey, Alan, my call's coming through." Because I triple dialed that guy and texted no answer, I'm gonna call the second number on my list for him. And then because he has an active auction that's coming up here soon, I'm gonna do what we call a deep dive, and I'm going to see how else I can get in contact with him, whether it's friends or family. I'm really gonna look into this one to see if I can help because this is where the money
Welcome
is.
to Verizon Wireless. Your call can now be
This is where the money is made. When you're diving deep for these leads and looking for phone numbers that people can't find.
Your call has been forwarded to voice. Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call can now be completed as dialed.
All right, we got a lot of no answers for that one. I sent him a text too, but now I'm gonna deep dive on this one. I'm gonna look him up on a website called Spokeo, Spokeo, and what that does is that helps just give me more information on the specific address and the seller. Said, bro, why don't people answer? Yeah, it may be a little tough to get somebody on the phone for this type of for these types of deals. But like I said, once I do get somebody on the phone and they do want to sell, the chances of making a 30K plus deal is really good. This is where a lot of people quit. A lot of people don't make it in this business or this type of model at all because they're not going to continue to call when they don't see results. How many hours a day do you cold call? This is full time. I'm calling for 8 to 10 hours a day. Well, really working real estate for 8 to 10 hours a day. I try to get my talk time to at least 3 hours a day of talk time when I track my numbers. All right, let's see if we can find a different number. So this is Rosalind. The reason why this lady isn't open and answering is she's pretty old. She may have even passed away. Let's see. Yeah, so these people, so this is why it's important to do these deep dives, right? So this person that I'm calling right now is 93 years old. So chances are, even if I get them on the phone and start to negotiate with them about a house, if they have kids or any family members or anybody like that, they may look at me like I'm trying to take advantage of their elderly grandparents or parents, you know. So my goal is going to be always to get in contact with some of the children, some of the kids. So let me see if I can make that happen. I'm gonna look on Spokeo right now, and I'm gonna see if I can find any of the children. So let's see. Yep. So I found 2 kids. So I'm gonna call Chris right now.
Hello?
Hey, Chris.
No,
Oh, sorry about that. Do you possibly know the owner of a property on Shangri-La Road in Peoria?
I do not.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yep, but
Alan Morton Jr.
Subscriber you have dialed is not in service.
This may need to be one that I have to door knock. I'm gonna call this one more number, and if I don't get it, I'm gonna move on to the next lead. Another way that you can deep dive is look them up on Facebook. Add him as a friend there.
Hello.
Hey, Janan.
It's Janet.
Janan, sorry about that. My name's Daryl. I know this call is really random, and I'm reaching out because I actually saw, I don't know if it's your parents or something, but looks like their house is up for auction on Shangri-La Road. Do you know if they know anything about that?
That's not my parents.
No, Rosalind Morton. Do you know them?
She's not. Yeah, but they're not my relatives.
Oh, sorry about
We
that.
lived there for a little. We lived there for a little bit, but yeah.
Got it. Do you know any possible way I can get in contact with them?
Not really, not anymore. I cut ties with them.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to help them. I don't know if they have any resources to stop the auction.
Probably not. It's on. I know there's a lien on it
Yeah.
for like 500,000 or something crazy.
Okay. Do you know anybody that I could possibly get in contact with that knows them?
I don't. Like I said, I cut ties.
Okay. Well, I will remove your number. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Things got a little spicy, huh? We're getting a little close. Getting a little close. I'm gonna call another number. I'm gonna call one more number. I'm gonna call Anthony. She did say something interesting though. She said there's a 500K lien on it. If that's the case, this would not be worth it, and I don't even know why it's on this list at all. Let's see. Lien, City of Peoria. Nah, that ain't that. RZ Lane, it's a release. Yeah, that was something, Trisha. That was something. Yeah, she said she cut ties. You getting these numbers of children from True People? You can use True People. I use Spokio. It's sort of like True People, but it's $20 a month. True People is a free version, but True People works just as well. Sometimes even better.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
77 figure says, how many VA callers do you have, if any? Right now, none. I had about at one point I had like up to 10 VA cold callers. Now I'm trying a different type of model. If you're in here and you're not already in the Discord, I figured I'd rather pay my community than pay somebody overseas. especially with these pre-foreclosure leads, when you hear somebody that clearly lives overseas, a lot of times it's harder for uh, the seller to trust you. So my idea now is I want to bring everybody in my community and put them in a position to where they can make these calls with me, and we all call together. And whenever we close a deal, we split the profits together, right? So we do these deals together, we make money together, we help people solve problems together. Um, so no cold callers right now, but if if we don't get enough dedicated people calling, which I don't think should be the case, then I'll probably bring on like 3 or 4 cold callers. But you don't need many using this model. So this one right here, I'm gonna mark this green, just for the sake of time. I'm going to mark him green. I'm gonna follow up because the auction is still on. And I'm gonna go find somebody else. All right, this one looks like a good one. All right, let's call this guy.
Hi, you reached Neil Jones with emergency cleanup. I'm unable to come to the phone at this time.
All right, so look, in this business, guys, that's a good thing. What just happened? I know he didn't. He said squeaky squeaky. Is that my? Are you talking about my chair? Yeah, I got a little squeaky chair. Um, but when you pull the list, does it show you the auction dates? Yes, when I pull the list, I have all the auction dates. So what we just got was actually a good thing. When I got a voicemail and he says his name, that makes me know that I have the right person, right? So now that I have the right person, I'm going to treat this lead a lot differently. I'm not going to have to deep dive. I already know that this is the right person, so I can call him a couple times, text him, keep following up with him.
Hi, you reached Neil Jones with emergency cleanup. I'm unable to come.
One thing we have to remember too: these people are getting so many calls from so many different people. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got me a little self conscious about my squeaking chair. I'm tightening my cord now so it don't move. I have to get a new chair. That's all good. All right. Let's make our next call. Oh, this is like another good one. Naylor. Ooh, they got a federal tax lien. That can't be good. Golly. Oh my goodness. How do you even owe that much in taxes? See? This is a deal that probably isn't even worth it. They owe, y'all ready? Let me see how many people are in here. Type in the comments how much you think this person owes in federal tax lien. Type in the comments. How much do you think they owe? See if we have any guesses. It's a lot. This person just decided to just must have never paid taxes. 54,000. Bruh. This person is behind $433,129.64. 150K, 500K. Shanice, you were the closest. You were the closest with 500K. She owes 433. Golly. I'm not even gonna call. No, the house isn't even worth that much. Let's see, how much is the house worth? You know what? I'm gonna call. Let's see what we can do. See if we can figure something out. $602.
Six 0292007. Six zero.
I'm gonna call one more time. Because I know they just hung up.
6 0.
Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna be on too long today. It's gonna be more like a power hour. I'll probably jump off in about like 30 minutes. So the goal is to get some good conversations in before we bounce. But like tomorrow and the rest of the 7 days, I'll be going live throughout the day, like multiple times throughout the day. Whenever I'm making calls, I'm gonna go live. So should be able to get a lot of good content, a lot of good feedback over these next 7 days. Hopefully you guys learn a lot and can see that this isn't an easy business by any means. I never claimed for it to be easy, but it could be very lucrative if you put the work in, if you put the time in, if you make the calls, have the conversations. You can do a lot in this business. A lot. got Nathaniel.
Thank you for calling Gideon Mechanical AC Heating and Solar, where your comfort is our business.
I don't think that's the right number.
Thank you for calling Gideon Mechanical AC Heating and Solar, where your comfort is our business.
Am I tripping?
Hello, this is Nate.
Hey, Nate, can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Say it again.
Hey, yeah, this is Daryl. I was calling because I saw that the bank had a deadline with the sale for the 19th for Crescent Circle. Did you already have a plan for that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, do you plan on keeping it, just paying it off?
Yes, I do. Yes, I have a plan for that. Yeah, I'm driving right now, so I can't talk too much.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you like so the bank's working with you. They're gonna stop the auction for you.
Yes, yeah, they're gonna stop it.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, of course, of course. Bye bye. Again, guys, that's a W right there. That's a win. I'm gonna tell you why. I got the correct phone number. It didn't necessarily lead to a closed deal, right? But again, this guy has an auction coming up on the 19th. The 19th of March. So that's in a couple weeks. So I'm going to continue to follow up with him. I know I have the correct number now. I'm going to continue to follow up with him. What I probably could have done a little better is just let him know like, hey, this is my number. I'm just calling to help. And if the bank for whatever reason doesn't uh, work with you and stop the auction, I have some options. Save this number, right? That's probably something I could have done a little bit better on that call. But nonetheless, I have the correct number, and I know that he has an auction coming up. So that's a lead. We just generated a lead. So that's a win. I'll take that all day. I'll take that all day when we're cold calling. The data is so important when you're cold calling. Talking to the right person. Also, you guys notice he answered on the triple dial. I called him 3 times, and he answered. What you selling? I ain't selling nothing. It's like, nah, I'm wholesaling real estate. So right now what I'm doing is I'm calling sellers, see if I can get somebody on the phone, see if they want to sell their house. If they do want to sell their house, I get it under contract at a price that makes sense for a end buyer, and I will let's say a seller agrees to $100,000 to sell their house. I'll find an end buyer who wants to buy it for 120,000, 130,000, and I'll sell it to them for that, and I'll make the difference without having to close on it, without having to pay for the property, without having to really come out of pocket. You could do it all within 30 days. If it's a really good deal, if I can make over 50K on the deal, I just close on it myself and I list it, put it back on the market. So right now I'm looking for opportunities um, for people who want to sell their property, and if they do, we move forward. Um, Patricia, I will surely text him. Yeah, let me actually text him now so he can keep that in mind. He can just save my number. Nate, this is Daryl. We just spoke. Save my number if the bank chooses not to work with you. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Are y'all? Let me see in the chat. Let me know some. Are y'all getting any value out of these calls? I work as a VA for a real estate company. I usually do recruit calls for them. Oh yes, you know what we're doing, bro. You know what we're doing. Let me know if y'all finding value in these live seller calls. Keep them going. And a lot of times too, we have to remember these sellers. A lot of these sellers, they at first glimpse, you have a stage, right? You know, there's a seven stages of grief. Uh, we also have the seven stages of foreclosure. One of the stages of foreclosure is in denial, and they will do whatever it takes to they'll do whatever it takes to keep their house. And I mean, I get it, you know, as they should. They should do everything that they can to keep their house. But eventually they get to a point where they realize that they have to start over. They have to sell their house. They have to start fresh. And it may take some time for them to realize that. And they may have to realize that on their own. They may have to realize that a couple of days before the auction. So that's why it's important to once you get a confirmed phone number, you stay relentless in the follow up. Even if they told you they got it taken care of, you try to figure out what they did to get it taken care of, and you stay in contact with them. You continue to follow up. I will keep calling this number until it tells me that the number is not in service, and even then, I will go knock on the door if we need to. Can't be afraid of rejection in this business. You can't be afraid of getting cursed out. You have to have thick skin. It's just another one. It's just another one.
Hello, this is Ted.
Hey, Ted, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Hey, this is Daryl. Hey, I was calling because I saw here on the county records that the bank had a deadline for the house on South Spartan Street coming up on the 12th. Did you already have that figured out?
Yeah, it's taken care of.
Okay, what's the plan? Just curious.
Okay.
Are you keeping the property?
Yeah.
Okay, so you paid it off and they already because they didn't take it off the county. They didn't. It still said on the county records that the auction's scheduled. Did you already get it stopped?
Yeah.
Okay.
It stopped.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds good.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Stop sale. It's not showing that the sale stopped though. So this is also somebody that I'm going to continue to follow up with. Let's see who the trustee is. What do you do for marketing? Exactly what I'm doing now and texting. Do a lot of texting and cold calling.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 602. Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer...
Hello?
Hey, Joe.
No.
Oh, sorry about that. Do you know Joe Griggs?
Heard of him. Or her.
Oh, people been calling this number looking for him. Okay.
$100 for every person.
Well, you won't get a call from me anymore, man. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All
Take
right.
care.
All right, you too. Bye. Let's lock in, twin. Got to deep dive on Joe Griggs and find the correct phone number. This is another one. This looks like a good one too. Oh wow, this person's that I'm looking at right now, they're like a professional get out of auction person. They got foreclosures and cancel foreclosures and like 10 of them. Let's call them, see what's up. I doubt they want to see, but we'll see.
You've reached 480-375-5192. Please leave your message. Thank you.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying... Your call has been forwarded.
really the best types of properties that are going to work for these types of deals, just for the easiest transaction, is if it's vacant or if it's already gone through probate. Somebody just inherited the house and they don't want it anymore, and we got them before the auction. Those are typically the cleanest deals. It's a little bit more difficult when people live in the house because they have a lot more emotional ties, we can call it, to the house. And that's when they decide that they want to keep it, they want to stay in it, they don't want to sell, and they wait till the last minute, and then it's like can't really do much for them. Even the people that like when you reach out and you're just like, hey, I'm trying to help. A lot of times they feel like everybody's trying to take something from them, so they automatically just shut you out, even though you may have options to help them stop the sale, and your intention is to help them stop the sale. They're so used to everybody else trying to take advantage that they don't even give you the time of day a lot of times, and they end up reaching back to you when they finally realize it that it's too late. Unfortunately, this will probably be the last call that we make here. Let's hope we get an answer. This one looks like there's a sale coming up on the 19th. Picos 480. Right.
Please leave your message for 480.
No, I'm about to start FaceTiming these sellers. For real, for real. Let us get to like day 6. Let's start FaceTiming these people.
Please leave your message for 480.
Yeah, I think so. I think I will have some more pickups on a on FaceTimes. I'm gonna wrap it up here, chat. So look, let's do this. Today I did just want to kick it off. I didn't want it to be an extreme day. I want you guys to just see the flow of what these lives are gonna look like. I'll be answering questions, a lot of questions. I'll be talking to the chat. I could even bring some of y'all on here. So my goal, I'm setting a massive goal for myself. If you guys probably already know, I'm documenting my journey of becoming debt free. I got into all this debt by losing focus. I'll tell you that right now. I lost focus on what was important, and that was cash wholesale deals. That was my bread and butter. That was what was making me money. And I saw all the shiny items. I saw the sub two deals. I saw the seller finance deals. I saw you can wrap houses. I saw all these different shiny objects within real estate that I saw that could make me more money, and I went after it. And when I went after it, I like the Bible says, don't build your foundation on the sand. Build your foundation on this rock. I didn't build my foundation, one, on the rock with God, and two, on a rock with a lot more cash flow than I needed, because by the time I ended up buying 10 houses and I couldn't get seven of them to cash flow, I was stuck paying 15 to 20 grand a month out of my pocket So I would make 20 grand in a month, 30 grand in a month, and that same amount of money would just go out of my account every month, and I would just watch it leave. And I bled the money for so long that it got me in this position that I'm in now. So I'm not looking at it as me being upset or sad. It ain't nothing to be sad about at all, because pressure is a privilege. I'll say that one more time. Pressure is a privilege. When you have all this pressure on you to do something like this is an opportunity. You can either look at it as an opportunity to fold, or you can use it as an opportunity to partner with God, the creator of the universe, and show how powerful he is. Literally, the same spirit that rose Christ from the dead lives within you. So if I know that that same spirit had the power to raise Christ from the dead, this $300,000 debt is nothing. It's literally pennies. It's a light thing, right? So my goal, I'm creating this. We're gonna do a bunch of little mini series throughout this challenge of me paying off the goal, throughout the vlog of me paying off this debt. And this is the first mini challenge, and it's to make 50K in 7 days. Maybe we'll do something interesting. Maybe if we get some, if you're in here in the Discord, comment in the Discord. Let me know. Let's come up with maybe a punishment and a reward. What would you guys like to see me as do as a punishment if I don't hit this target in 7 days? What's a reward? A reward that I can get in the next 7 days. Comment in the Discord if you're in the Discord. If you're not already in the Discord, make sure you hit the link in the bio to this video. I have videos, mini courses, everything you need to wholesale for free. I don't sell courses. I'm not a guru. I don't sell courses. I don't sell information. Everything is free, literally. And I even give you the leads for free. These same types of leads that I'm calling to close these deals, you also have access to these leads in my community. So hit the link, join the community, join the dog pound. I will be back on here live tomorrow, same time. I will also go live early. I'm going to go live multiple times throughout the day tomorrow as I'm making these calls to get through this challenge, because we're going to hit this goal. We're going to hit this target. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all. I love y'all. So grateful for everybody on here. Hold on. We got some comments here. Saw you on my homepage. Wishing you the best, bro. Glad to see you doing something about your life. After 9 to 5, so much more to life. Just left my job. Best decision. Yo, let's go, bro. Congratulations on making that decision to leave your job. I will tell you, it's not easy, right? Like a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm going to leave my job. I got all this time. I can do this." That's one of the hardest things. When you don't have somebody telling you when to clock in every day, when to go to work, when to do this, when to do that, it may be easy for some people to fall off track. So stay locked in, brother. You got this. You're going to crush it. You better on yourself. I love it. Godspeed. May God be with you. May God be with you all. I'm going to wrap this up for today, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.